Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Fernvalley Farm's YouTube channel. We're meeting for the first time. My name is Vince, and welcome. If you want to see beekeeping videos, this is the place to be. And also, at the end of this video, look for a giveaway that I'm doing. Every 50 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway. I'm almost getting close to 350, I think, so I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to do a hive tool. But I'll remind you guys at the end of the video on that one. So subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. It's just a way of saying thank you to all the subscribers. So what we're doing is we're splitting hives. So we're going to go ahead and split. I'm doing 3 of them. I'm just going to film one. So I'm going to do my buckfast hive right now. I inspected it the other day. There was a whole bunch of brood in there, and it looked good. So I'm going to pull some of these frames. I'm going to move them down there, and I'll show you when I do it what I've done, and let's go. But first, let me go open up that box, that hive first, so I can move the stuff over. So after I get it all transferred over, I'll show you what I'm doing. So let's go in here. This is one of my nicer hives. I'm sure you've seen the video on my hive right here, my #1 hive. I just got done splitting them. They weren't too bad. I got stung a couple of times, but these guys are pretty nice, actually. So let's open this up and see what's going on. Look at all the bees, and hopefully we find Queen Mama here. So I think I hate about doing splits sometimes when you can't find her. But if you can't find the queen, the main thing is the frames that you transfer over, just make sure at least she's not on that. These queens are all marked. This queen, I wasn't marking with the right colors last year. I was just marking just to practice. Last year was the first year I tried marking. Always check your inner cover. You never know. She could be up there. She is red, I believe. I couldn't find the queen in here, but the frames that I did transfer over, I know she wasn't on it. And this hive is pretty quiet. You can always tell when they're queenless because they really, really roar. And it's actually pretty quiet. And the one over there is still kind of quiet. But they haven't realized yet that they're queenless. They will soon. I picked up queens this morning. I will put them in tomorrow. You want to at least give your hives, you want to leave them queenless for at least 24 hours. Let them really realize that they are queenless. If you throw a queen in right away after you split, sometimes they might not accept it. But if you let them, 24 hours queenless, then they're more likely to accept her. I have a lot of nectar on this frame, a lot of honey. I traded a friend of mine some blank frames for some honey frames. Hell, I could have used that frame. Look at all that honey on there they're storing. The supers are going on soon. So anyways, like I said, if you leave them, I doubt she's out on the outside here. Let's see. The main thing is I got to find some frames. Wow, this is heavy too. Look out. A lot of nectar they're storing. Our honey flow is just about to start. The weather's going to warm up. The flowers are starting to bloom. Trees are all coming alive, really nice. These guys aren't nearly as aggressive. I could probably take. I hate wearing gloves, actually. I hate doing this with gloves on. Okay, where are you? There's a bunch of drone comb in here. There's larvae on this one. I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to try and find 1 or 2 frames that got a bunch of larvae, or cap brood and larvae, which I did see in here the other day. You can see bees got pollen on them. Smells good. These guys are so much nicer. This is my buckfast hive. I am going to put a Carniolan queen in. Carniolans do really good up here in the cold weather. If anybody's got any thoughts on that, let me know below in the comments what their thoughts are on that in cold weather. I've tried it. I mean, Italian works up here, but they don't do as good in the cold, supposedly. And I did have one high dive a couple years ago, but that was my fault, I think. I didn't get the mites. I didn't do a good job with mites. See, that looks good. See, there's pollen on the outside, or I'm sorry, there's honey on the outside, cap brood in the middle, some larvae. This actually might be a good frame to move. Let me make sure Queen Mama's not on here. You guys are so much more pleasant. I like you guys. Set this down here really carefully. Pop. I like to kind of loosen all my frames at one time, and I just pluck them out one at a time. There you go. I don't even think I really need that honey frame I got, but I'm going to leave it in there, obviously. This one looks good. See all the cap brood. There's honey on the outside. There's pollen in there. And when you do this, any of the forager bees will, if they are on the frame, they'll fly back to this hive. Look, there you go. I'm going to use this frame. See all that pollen? Can you see that? All that pollen there? I'm going to use this frame. Let's make sure she's not on this. I'm going to put the pollen on the outside, put the brood all in the middle. All right, let me move this down there. There's a big old queen cup right there, isn't there? I actually wanted to try a split with the queen cell. Look at that. See that right there? I might do that still. They're all over that. They're taking care of that cup. I've got a lot of bees in here. Yeah, look at all that. So this one I wouldn't put in there because I got that queen cup going. I might actually do what my thought was the other day, do a walk-away split on this one. That queen cup is capped. It's pretty good size. You see they're all over it. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to try that and see what happens. Worst comes to worst, it doesn't work. I just transfer the bees back. And actually, I didn't bring a frame of honey down with me, but I could use this one. So I'm going to put this in there. Plenty of food on this frame. If I can find a frame of pollen, I'm going to throw that in there too. I'll show you all this when I'm done. Let's get this finished here. Let me see if there's one down below. That might be better. You've seen that one video when I was pulling the apivar strips. There's honey on the outside. Yeah, it's time for a super. Look at all the honey they're storing. So maybe I can find a frame of brooding below here. I'm going to close this one back up. I've got some empty frames I'm going to put back in here. I'm going to kind of checkerboard them in. So like I was saying in that video, I showed a queen cup, and I said I was going to do a split with that cup. Well, I came in here yesterday to do that. I wanted to do it kind of in between the sun and clouds. Well, oh, come on. I want to do it in between the sun and clouds. Come on, girls, get out of the way. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera here. I don't like squishing bees. There. So anyways, I came in here and that queen cup was empty. If I remember right, there was some down here too. I think these go. Queen Mama would be nice. There we go. That looks good. See all that brood? pollen on the outside. There we go. Just make sure she's not on this frame. And I really don't think I need to go any farther. And in these splits, I'm giving them some open frames, some empty frames with comb on them too. That's why it's really important. The more frames you can make and save with comb on it, the better. The better. It's less work for the bees. You know, it figures. If I wasn't looking for it, she'd be right there. There's larvae there. There's a couple of... There's nectar on the outside, pollen around that, and then the brood's in the middle. That's always really nice when they do it that way. Okay. And they're pretty quiet. You could tell if you accidentally take the queen. Oh, look at all that. It looks nice. See all that cap brood? And you could tell if you take the queen out of here, this hive will get really loud. So we're going to leave this here. And I won't be messing with this now for a while. I am going to put the supers on empty frames. I'm going to slip in. Look at all that. Wow. I might even just take this one. Nice, both sides. Nectar, larva. It hasn't been capped yet. Let's see here. Sorry, with capped brood and no larva. There's capped brood on here. Pollen. A little bit of larva, but let's see. Maybe that frame. What was this one again? That one looks really nice. Look at all that. It's pretty much all capped on this side, and there's really nothing on this side but some nectar. There's a little bit of larva, but I got to give them some room here. So we're going to move this one. Let's make sure she's not on there. Okay, I think I'm done here. I'll show you what I did. Let's put this back in really carefully, quietly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put an empty one, a little bit of funky comb, but I'm going to put this on the outside. Get in. Oh, this is heavy. Yeah, it's super time. If you put your box on sideways where there's no bees, and then just kind of turn it, the bees will slide right out. Done that a few times. Same thing with your lid. You take it and put it down straight like that. Not hurt. Okay, I'm not sure where that cut off. I forgot to check the time on it. So we're good. Let's put it back together and I'll show you what I did down there. Really quick, what I did on here is I put 2 frames, and one's got that really long queen couple. Come check that in a week or so, see if it's empty. This is basically like doing a walk-away split, what we're doing here. So she'll hatch, she'll go get mated, come back. Hopefully we see larvae within a couple of weeks. If we don't, I'll just take these bees, transfer them back to that hive. So I'm really not hurting anything, and it's way early enough in the year. It's not even the end of May yet. The weather's warming up. So I'm going to put, since I'm short on frames at the moment, well, I'm going to leave it like that for right now. I got to make some more frames. So we're going to leave this the way it is. 2 frames of bees. No, right here. They're all over this honey. I got 2 frames of bees. It's got larvae on it. I'm sorry, it's got cap brood, some pollen. It's got nectar, but this frame right here is, where's it at? No, you know what? I didn't do that. This frame actually had honey on it, so I'm leaving that frame. It's got honey on it. It's got some larvae. It's got honey. It's got some nectar. It's got pollen. It's got cap brood. This one's got cap brood. This is, I think, the frame with the queen cell on it. It's a big one too. Empty frame, empty frame. We're gonna cover this up. I'll come back later and throw one more frame. I gotta do one more split. I only got 2 more empty frames here. I might need to run down and grab some more, so I'm gonna make another one and I'll throw that in. We're gonna cover this up and we're gonna see what happens. So we are gonna put the lid on. I don't need to feed them because I got the upper entrance blocked. I don't need to feed them because there's honey in there. So, all right, let's go over here. So here what I did, I gotta remember now, I got 2 frames of brood, there's pollen, there's nectar, there's a honey frame right here. What I've basically done is taken a 10 frame box and turned it down to a 5 frame nuke, but there's actually 6 frames in here. There's actually 6 frames. So, and you know what, I might just borrow this one for right now. I'm actually gonna borrow this frame because I might need it for the other, you know what, just leave it, they're happy. I can go back and get more. It's basically a 5 frame nuke, a 10 frame box turned into a 6 frame nuke. I made these spacers, these dividers. These are just really easy to make. There is a video on this. Just cheap OSB, 1/4 inch. I don't think I got anybody chasing me down, so as this hive grows, I will add frames to it, just like I did the other one. Okay, see? There's only 1 or 2. So I'm going to put the inner cover on that. We'll get that covered up. The inner cover. And any forager bees that were in there will leave. And one nice way about doing it this way, you move the frames over while you're working on it. You're leaving it open, so any forager bees that are going to want to take off, they're just going to leave and go back to the other hive. So it's kind of nice just to leave it open for a little while, let the bees just leave. So, anyways, that's my story on making splits. The other one was kind of unexpected, so we're going to check on that one too. I'll do a separate video on that. We'll see how that does. But that queen cup was about that big, and the bees were all over it. So you know they were taking care of it. So I'm glad I found that. The other one I was going to pull out of there last week, or the other day, because if you remember that video I put the arrow and showed you, I thought for sure they were going to cap it, and that one was half the size actually of this one. And when I checked it yesterday, it was empty. I'm like, but this is better. It was much bigger. It was bigger, it was longer, they were all over it. So hopefully that queen will hatch, go get mated, and come back. I'll see some larvae in a few weeks, and have a nice little split. As that grows, I'll move them into a 10 frame deep. So as of right now, that was the one right here. This one, that was my main #1 Carniola hive. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna put all the queens in tomorrow. I've got them in the house. So, and there's always one bee that's got to try and chase you down. There. I don't know why you're bothering me way over here. Like I said, that hive, I'm hoping by requeening this thing, it's going to fix this problem. So I'm going to end this video. Like I said, I'm reaching a milestone of 350 subscribers. I'm going to give away a hive tool. You know, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It's just one way of saying thank you to all the new subscribers. I know most of us obviously have hive tools. I got a ton of them. So people getting started, they need to collect all this. So every 50 subscribers, I'm going to do something. I'm going to check with Manlake and see if they have gift cards, that kind of thing too. I just keep thinking of different things here. But a lot of us need to collect all this stuff. You know, this is an addictive hobby, which we all know that. You just keep collecting and collecting. It's fun. So anyways, 350th subscriber hive tool. Click the little button right here, subscribe to the channel. I really, really appreciate it. When you do subscribe, hit the little bell. right next to the subscribe button. You'll get notified when the videos comes out. Thumbs up are always appreciated. Helps these videos pop up in searches faster. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. All right, bye.